Hi there. Today's day 5 of my record 30 videos in 30-day experiment. Quick fact, something I want to teach you today is about customer service. I received a reminder or kind of happy anniversary notification on LinkedIn a few days ago saying it's my 21-year anniversary of being a business owner of Payam Data Recovery. One of the lessons I did want to basically remind all business owners out there is how important customer service is. It may be a bit of a cliche and people say it all the time, but real customer service is really one of the things that I credit still being in business today for. So that means lots of different things. It means changing your policies, not being too strict, doing whatever customers ask you within, obviously a reasonable expectation, and ideally just putting yourself in the customer's shoes. What would you like if you were them? If someone says, "Can I pay cash?" you say, "Sure." People say, "Can I pay half now, half later?" you say, "Yes." Other people say, "Can I put my payment on 5 different credit cards?" you say, "Sure, why not?" People say, "Can you get it delivered in an Uber so I get it 1 hour?" You say, "Okay, never done it before, but I'll find a way to do it. It's not that hard. I can get it done." If a customer says, "I want you to do this, this, and this for me," and even if you don't normally do it, either find a way to do it, get someone else, outsource it, or try and find a solution, like send them a link to a YouTube video or task a contractor to their house to do that part of the job, and make sure it gets done right. That's part of customer service. That's my mentality of always thinking. All of our staff in my company always try and think, how can we make sure that customer's happy? There's only a limited number of people in Australia. We can't really take customers for granted in Australia. Every customer is important. We want their referrals, we want the repeat business, we want them to recommend people to us. And if you've got a small business, do whatever it takes to keep your customers happy. If you get a bad review or you get some sort of a online review that's bad, it's very, very important to try and fix it. And the best way to do that is just try and call the customer, listen to them, find out why they're upset, try and make it up to them, offer them a refund, try and offer an explanation. Don't get defensive. Most people are understanding, but usually people go a bit crazy when they leave online reviews if they jump to conclusions and make a lot of assumptions and they don't really fully understand what's happened. And it's very one-sided. So sometimes education helps, and you can educate people, why something's happened. And worst case, just offer them a full refund, a gift, and an apology, and learn from it. A quick fact about me: one of my favorite things to do when I do any kind of exercise, some of my favorite kind of activities is, for example, boxing or martial arts. I guess you could say it's tied in with my own mindset as a business owner, is try and focus on a big goal. So if you have to do 10 push-ups and you've got a personal trainer or a coach kind of counting out loud next to you, 10, 9, 8, 7, that sort of thing, most people kind of fail and give up when there's like 1 or 2 left for some reason. And an old karate teacher of mine called Sensei Frank, one of my first instructors, basically taught me that trick. He said, if you have to do 10 push-ups, in your mind, count to about 30 and don't stop. Basically get 10, push yourself a little bit further, and if you're counting to 30, if you're only trying to reach 10, 10 is really easy and you never fail. I do that same thing in my life. If you're going to have to run 5 kilometers, put your GPS tracker to basically run 7 kilometers, and before you know it, 5k is easy and you didn't have to stop or give up. So try and set goals for yourself bigger than what you really need. And one example is famous sales coach Grant Cardone. He's got a book called 10X, which I love. He basically says set a goal 10 times bigger. If you want to save $1,000, try and basically save $10,000, and getting to 1,000 should be much easier. It really works. It's very simple, but it works. Interesting fact that I wanted to teach you about my business is that having been in business for 21 years, I've hired lots of people of different age groups. I've hired young people and old people, and I definitely recommend give older people a try. There was a period of time where I hired a few people in their 60s and late 50s, and they've worked out great. They're very intelligent, they're very loyal, they're very dedicated. They're also very fast learners, and they bring a whole lifetime of experience that even I didn't have as a young employer when I was in my 20s and hiring people in their 50s and 60s. So give older people a try. There's lots of people that they work until they're in their 70s even. And if you know anyone that's been made redundant, give them a chance. Anyone that's been retrenched and they've had a job for 20, 30 years, give them a try. You won't be sorry. They can contribute a lot of real life experience and help you improve your business. I'll be back tomorrow for day number 6. So thanks for listening.